Gaming. Today's video is going to be on a movie review, Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Yeah, and this is part 1 for my 16 movie review to all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, to all the Friday the 13th movies, till Freddy vs. Jason. So let's get started on this review marathon. So I'm just doing Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, because there's a reboot. But anyways, so guys, I really did like this movie. This is a good classic slasher horror movie to watch. And what the idea is Wes Craven's creation of, what if they're, when you go to sleep, that someone could kill you. And what I'm trying to say is, when you go to sleep, someone's trying to kill you, and then you gotta make sure you're not gonna fall asleep, because then you get killed. So what do you do when you don't want to fall asleep? Take drugs. I'm not gonna take drugs, obviously. You drink coffee and you try to stay up. And the killer in this movie is Freddy Krueger. And I like the idea. I like this idea, this creation. Freddy's right there. You can see him popping out with his little knives. I don't have blades, so yeah. But I really did like this movie. It's an hour and 30. And there's a bunch of memorable scenes, from Tina's death till the bathtub when he reaches his claw out, till just the ending with the whole, they live to make a part 2, and then all the other sequels. But this movie starts out with a girl named Tina. She's sleeping, and then she wakes up, and then she noticed that her pajamas got there were 4 scratch marks, because Freddy Krueger, he has this knife, 4 blades, 4, not butter knives, but 4 knives on just one glove. He has this. And there's also the beginning, I like that, when they're showing him making his glove, and there's a bunch of, and then Tina, she wakes up, tells her friend Nancy, and then Glenn, Nancy's boyfriend, they all have a sleepover at each other's house. Then Tina, she dies. But that, as a kid anyways, when I was 9, that was so scary for me, when you could just see the blood, and then she was floating in the room, and Rod's her boyfriend. And then Nancy, the protagonist, she finds out that there is a real killer and doesn't believe that Rod killed her and someone else did kill her. Then she's having all these dream sequences, and it's just every single one you find a little bit more about who he is, Freddy Krueger. And then the parents tell her that there's this child killer named Freddy Krueger, and then he killed kids in his boiler room, factory place. And then they all decided, because there weren't search warrants, so he got out free, and then they burned him basically, and threw bottles and alcohol, and then they killed him basically. And then you just find out who he was, and then by the end, Nancy, she defeats him. But then, really, he doesn't die, because they need to make the sequels. And anyways, I really did. This is a classic slasher movie with Halloween and Friday the 13th to watch on Halloween. And there are so much memorable scenes from the beginning, showing his claw. That's one of my favorite scenes, when he shows his glove. And Tina's death, the bathtub, and then when he cuts his finger off. And then when he's this is God, and has these long arms, and that was freaky. I mean, as a kid, this movie, it's not that scary if you're older than probably 13. but it is like a fun slasher movie to watch, and I really enjoyed it. There's 4 kills. And then like Glenn's death, or Nancy's boyfriend, when he's like gets sucked into the mattress and the blood explodes, sort of. And who played Freddy Krueger was Robert Englund. He did a great job as a scary burnt victim serial killer. And like, I remember because I've like watched these movies before, I remember there's just one dream I literally, in real life, I remember. And I was sleeping, then I just remember like seeing Freddy, like in my dreams, and he just kills me. And then I literally wake up. It was like, that's one thing I literally remember, and it freaks me out so much. And what's her name? I forget who plays Nancy, but she did a great job. Heather Langenkamp, she did a great job playing Nancy. And Glenn, this is like Johnny Depp's first movie. He did a great job. In this movie, it's not that scary. I mean, even today, there's a couple scary parts. Not scary, but jump scares. And I love the score of this movie. This is like my second favorite Halloween like score. Halloween 1978, John Carpenter. In my opinion, better, but had a great score to it. I really did like this movie, and I would probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. I hope you guys did enjoy this video of Nightmare on Elm Street 1984. This is just part 1 to 16 movies I will review. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe, say anything in the comments down below, smash that like button. And guys, please stay tactical.
1, 2, Red's coming for you.